Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello to all that may be here or may not be here. I don't know if you are, but anyways. Oh, it's doing this again. Oh yeah, I've got to stream it to you through Discord. That's funny.
Yeah, you idiot.
I am an idiot. Okay, let's hope my computer can handle this.
The only problem is I don't get to see my icon this way.
It's okay. I can show you the video afterwards.
It's so sad.
It is a little sad. It is a little sad, but uh, we got it working. We can get it going. Anyways, hello. This is my birthday stream. It's my birthday tomorrow, so our plan is to stream past midnight, so that it will be officially my birthday by the time. Well, by the time we're on stream, I guess. I do not know.
So then technically it's not a true birthday stream because it's not your birthday right now.
Well. Shush. Okay, why isn't my mouse working? That's a great start. But the mouse doesn't. What? My curse is invisible? That's weird.
Not even 5 minutes into the stream and it's already bugged up.
No,
Good job.
it's the game, not me. Okay. Please adjust the. What? Please adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friends. Oh. Aww. Look at that. Dogs and cats living together.
Love
Mass
when
hysteria. I love them. They're so sweet. What? I mean, he said that he'd have a bunch of sliders ready for when we next booted it up, but come
these
on.
captures are getting advanced.
Okay, so what have we got? We've got 5. Smiley face. Document. Oh, he got us.
Add in.
Oh my god, he got us. Hello, Freckle. He got us. Flag.
Roman numeral for number 9.
Okay. We'll see what the other ones are. Cabinets. Whatever that is. A plane. A computer. A bell. 9. A phone. B. Bike. Oh god damn it, I've lost my cursor again. Oh my, what the hell is this? Oh, hello, we got up to phone. B. Bike. Ambulance. 9. Huh? Magnifying glass. Trophy. Paper clips. And a house. So there's 3 different types of 9s in here. What does he want from us?
I assume we should just go the classic 9, that 9. Yeah.
Oh, I suppose so. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Flippin' heck. Okay. Which of the 2 made-up words below is most appealing to you? Okuboinakal or Scrumtush? Oh, it has to be Scrumtush.
Yeah, Squimtush is just nah.
I love Scrumtush. Absolute wonder. Oh, fudge. Come on. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god, come on. Where's my cursor? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta breathe. Oh, we got there. Please don't adjust the slider. But what if I do? What if I do though? Do I
But
dare find out?
he's been kind enough to put all these up, so you could give him this one and not touch it.
Okay, I'll be nice. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, I do. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What is time anyway? We're getting deep.
Deep love, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Oh, lots of things.
That's mildly Oh, that's very disconcerting.
That's extremely worrying. Shall we help? I think we should. Yeah, let's help. We'll help. Of course I'll come back to visit you. We've become so close. Oh my god, that was
It
just
still
the
says
sliders.
it still says the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, that's not going away, I don't think. I don't think that's leaving anytime soon.
So it's always just going to be the Stanley Parable 2, huh?
Look, I do not know. For all I know, it could say the Stanley Parable 69.
Nice.
It could. It could. I don't know how it works. You don't know how it works. None of us knows how it works. Oh, I need to flipping advertise this. I need to advertise this stream in another server. But I can't. Help. Oh wait, there we go. No, wait. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Great time, isn't it? Oh my god, will everything work? Will stuff just work? If you could be so kind as to work, that'd be so handy. Let's see then. Oh my god. So your thoughts on this so far, friend? Okay, good talk.
This game is definitely something, I guess.
It's... Oh my god. It's been very entertaining so far, for sure. Like, from the reassurance bucket to the... just everything, really. It's been quite a journey, and we've only just scratched the surface of it.
We haven't even got into any of the endings or even the regular game.
Yeah. Hang on. What else for choices with the beta guiding us along? Join me for Ultra Deluxe Edition. Now with Jim. Reassurance bucket. There we go. Okay, so without any further ado, I think we should just jump into it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
Yes,
employee
we still have the get
number
well someday
427.
balloon.
Employee
Of
number
course, I wouldn't have
427's
any
job
other.
was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh,
And
Stanley.
was happy.
I'm glad he's happy.
And then one day,
He's
something
truly
very
happy
peculiar
without his
happened.
bucket by him.
Something
Of
that would forever
course, the
change
bucket.
Stanley.
Oh, and it
Something he
even
would
says
never
it on
quite
the,
forget.
after the intro as
He
well.
had been at his desk
Yeah.
for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him
And
to
not
follow.
one single
No
bucket
one had
had
showed
come
up
his
to
way.
give him instructions, call a meeting, or even
No
say
buckets.
hi.
No buckets.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, gameplay.
Figurine meeting. There's still figurine meetings in the meeting room.
I assume it's just gonna stay there until you get all the figurines.
I suppose it might.
All of his co-workers were
Oh.
gone. What could
Bye,
it mean?
co-workers.
Stanley
Suppose.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Too bad you can't just
No
pick
matter
up the
how
bucket
hard
and
Stanley
put
looked,
yourself in the
he couldn't
office.
find a trace of his co-workers.
Meeting today. Brother, I would like to introduce you to the bucket. Bucket.
Eh,
This is Nath. Nath, this is the bucket. His name is Jim.
the bucket.
Jim the bucket.
Jim the bucket.
Jim the bucket. After all, the button only says the name Jim. So obviously it makes sense that the bucket is called Jim.
Ah, yes. The bucket parable.
The bucket parable. And I think it's only fair that we
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
embrace the bucket. Let the bucket into your hearts. Let the bucket into your life.
The bucket is your mind, soul, and body. Let yourself become the bucket.
Let yourself become the bucket. Sorry, bucket, we can't get in there.
Just
Where-
love the way how the bucket sort of jiggles as you walk along.
It's great. Hey, bucket, have I shown you room 417?
Stanley took the bucket with him into this little hallway and
Oh my
closed the
God.
doors. This
They
was
really
their
thought of
hideout.
everything,
No one
huh?
would ever find them here. Of course, no one would ever find them anyway because everyone was missing. But Stanley chose to ignore this fact and instead focus on how cool the hideout was. Just him and the bucket, two renegade heroes against the world, inside their secret, undetectable hideout, here, next to room 417. What a treat.
Exactly, narrator.
It is a treat.
My god, what a great hideout we have. Phone, our locked office. But this is our hideout. Me, you, and Jim. Okay, I'm bored now.
Yeah, there's not really much here. Is
No.
onwards,
course.
bucket.
No,
To adventure.
apparently not.
To adventure. Hell yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Well, we were pretty obedient yesterday.
Yeah, I say we go right.
Let's go right. Hell yeah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Of course, the bucket is always right.
Always believe in the
And here
bucket.
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
We love our bucket. Our bucket shows us the way.
Trust in the bucket. Believe in the bucket. Forfeit all
Truly,
mortal
being here with
possessions to the bucket.
was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right. then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the
Oh,
bucket had inspired.
he doesn't know the half of what us in this bucket have gone through.
We in the
Perhaps
bucket
this
have been
was where the
together
bucket felt
through
most
thick and
truly
thin.
home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place I can even feel at home.
But the bucket's home is with me, unless he says otherwise. Jim?
Stanley decided to just give the bucket
Yes, of
absolutely
course.
as much time as it needed to be in the lounge. Clearly, the bucket and the employee lounge shared a special connection.
Oh? Oh? And what's this special connection? Is this the same sort of special connection you hold with the broom closet?
The bucket and the lounge, you know.
Are they, you know? Okay, fine. I guess it is probably time to move on.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
Yeah, about that. I want
Wait.
to know what this vent is.
Oh. Vent like a mile.
God damn it. God damn it.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go
Oh.
somewhere else. The cargo lift.
Amazing.
Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I
It
wanna
does
know-
look like there. Oh, okay. So, oh, that's how you do it.
Oh,
Yeah, this definitely wasn't in the original. The Stanley
we
figurine.
got one.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different
Hooray.
people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You
mean-
can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Oh, well, this is so weird. This is so weird. Also,
Don't
Ben.
fall off.
Okay, I'll try my best not to fall off.
Last one mentioned red and blue doors, and so
Yeah.
we'll have to go and do that next.
What's in this vent, though? Ah,
Oh, what is this?
what is that? Oh, it looks like a tarot card of some sort. Oh my word, okay. This is interesting.
Wasn't this in the trailer? This the back area?
I think so, but I'm still very wary about this. Like, quiet stuff with loads of tapes everywhere. This is very unnerving.
Maybe we'll see why it has the horror tag on Steam.
Oh god, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to come into being. Narrator? Sound system? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. This isn't.
It's just a set of tapes. Oh, that's
This is
terrifying.
day number 295. Tape number. I don't even
What?
know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer
This
I
is-
study this bucket,
Oh,
the
the
less
bucket.
sense anything makes.
Wait.
The sheer euphoria I feel
What?
every time I pick it up.
failed the
No matter
bucket.
how many times I've done it, it's always the same
Is the bucket
feeling.
an SCP?
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make
Oh.
sense.
Yeah,
There's
this is
no
terrifying.
explanation for it.
Um.
I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why
it Stanley speaking or
everything
someone else?
feels so.
Don't know.
What do I do with this
Stanley's
treasure?
job is working for the SCP
can-
Foundation.
I can monetize it.
Of course, capitalism.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour.
Of course,
with the bucket.
capitalism. It's always capitalism.
This is my golden ticket. But I
I
have to be
do not
careful.
like the music.
Because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to.
But yeah, this is actually perfect.
What's that? Who's there?
What the hell? What?
What?
Excuse me?
Okay, no, I don't think that'll be a jump scare, but I'm taking cautions just in case.
I don't like this at all. What in the hell was that? No, you can't do that to me. You can't
Okay.
do that to me.
Okay. What?
Okay. So the bucket has more than we thought. I'm. What in the hell was that? I don't.
Now I'm curious what
All of
to
his
see what happens
co-workers
if you
were
go to the
gone.
vent
What
without
could
the
it
bucket.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the
You know
meeting
what?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed
For
the
cool
memo.
with the idea about the bucket being something Cthulhu related, I don't think that's a long way off. Like, this bucket has some. Okay, bucket, we're gonna. You are so strange.
Because every time there's the bucket, the ending
But
changes to be
we're-
purely around it.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna see what it's like without you, bucket. I mean, it might be the same, but we don't know.
I don't think it will be, because every ending seems to change without the bucket. But then the question
When
is, will it
Stanley
still
came
have
to a set of
Nightmare
2 open
Cthulhu
doors, he entered the door on his
insinuations?
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting
he's
room, and Stanley
reverted.
knew it perfectly well.
It is!
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
kinda
the
love it
employee
for
lounge
that.
first, just to admire it. Wow.
Watch out for any
Yes,
cats.
This room.
Oh.
What a beautiful room.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
a
back to
gorgeous,
normal.
gorgeous room. Thank goodness
Yeah,
Stanley
yeah.
had taken this, but eager to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
back
back
to
to
business,
business.
Stanley took the first
Okay.
open door on his left.
No, I want to see that vent.
We did. And
I want to see it.
Stanley was so bad at
Shut up,
following
you. I'm
directions,
busy.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, well, we're gonna see if it does the same thing with the bucket or without the bucket. If it does the same, I'll just reset it.
I don't think it will, but it might. Who knows? Since this is new to this specifically.
Beware
What's
the
that thing?
help! The striped savage is tearing off my arm. Beware the referee of pain.
What?
I don't know.
Who's
Stanley
printing
had
these
now
papers
gotten himself
off?
so far off the
I
beaten
have
path
no idea.
that it
I'm
seemed the office had begun
confused
well,
with the
so
two
far
doors.
off the beaten path
Huh?
that it seemed the office had begun
Oh.
so far off the beaten path.
So
that it
it's
seemed
the
office had
narrator
begun
tape.
well, so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun well, so far off the beaten path that it seemed the
Okay.
office had begun well, so far off the beaten path
Okay.
that it seemed the office had begun well, so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office
You
had
didn't
begun
think I was actually just a
Oh.
recording, did you? What
No.
a silly and
God.
trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd
Thank you,
adventures we've been
narrator.
through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording.
I'm glad you're not.
It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your
have I-
fault.
What? What? Whoa,
Oh,
dude,
wow.
dude, come
That,
on.
that was just mean.
That's just depressing. Well, I'm.
All of Co-workers
I'm
were
glad they
gone.
haven't gone
What
with
could
that
it
route,
mean?
but you know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Just
simply
makes
missed
the
a memo.
bucket more terrifying.
Okay, Jim the narrator, calm your titties. Yeah, he needs to calm his titties.
Wait, so Jim the narrator and Jim the bucket.
Literally, we just thought that, you know, if if he's just made a button that just says Jim, we think the narrator is very egotistical. So, just saying that, just having a thing that says Jim, wouldn't be too far off him at all.
Okay, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But yeah, I really actually do want to see the thing with the red and blue doors with the bucket. I want to see how that changes.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
Oh my god.
With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
This bucket is so creepy. I don't know what to think about it.
I'm terrified of the bucket.
I was warm and reassuring with the bucket, but now I don't know what to think. The bucket has changed my life in many ways. That is just... How does one measure the bucket?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
Well, we're
and
gonna
entered the
have a
door.
look.
This was not the correct
Let's continue
way to the
the
meeting room.
exact same way
Stanley
to the
had
vent,
felt the bucket
but not
calling
go
to
in
him,
the vent.
telling
No,
him that
no
the
vent.
employee lounge was simply the place
No
to
vent
be.
today. We've done
And
that,
here it
and we were
was. Had the
creeped.
bucket turned out
We
to
are
be
not
correct?
sus.
Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought. to
I
himself.
love and
Yes,
fear
perhaps
the
it truly
bucket,
was.
Freckle.
How
I
insightful
love
the
and
bucket
fear it.
turned
I
out to
don't
be.
know what it is, where it came from, or
No.
what
never
elder
mind.
god it's
The
connected
bucket
to.
was wrong. Stanley took
Bucket
the door on
is a
his left
measurement
to
of
go back to
addiction.
the meeting room.
It is kind of addicting to have this bucket.
No,
Said the
Everyone
bucket.
shall fear the
don't go to
bucket
the
and
meeting room.
rejoice.
Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
What?
Go to the
Okay,
cargo lift.
I really want to try the cold feet ending with the bucket.
That sounds. Oh, and then jumping off afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way
Yep.
forward is down, since the lift won't be coming
Nope.
back, but that's okay. You've got a
Oh my
bucket.
god.
Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally
No.
any height and survive.
I doubt it. I really doubt it, mate.
I'm serious, Stanley.
That
Jump,
doesn't sound
jump
correct,
at the
but
bucket.
I don't know
promise
enough
you'll
about
live.
buckets to
I
dispute
extra
it.
double promise that you can land on the bucket and not die.
Well, but bucket, you promise that nothing will happen to me, right? You promise? Okay, bucket. I trust you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
I can't believe the bucket lied to me.
The bucket did this to us.
No, the bucket was not at fault. The narrator was at fault. Minecraft logic, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We didn't have any water in the bucket,
Stanley
otherwise we would
decided
have
to go to
survived
the
just
meeting
fine.
room. Perhaps
Of
he had simply
course,
missed a memo.
needed water. Bucket, let's go.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
That didn't sound nice.
Stanley clutched
Yeah,
the bucket
that's-
tightly to his chest and entered
The
the
bucket
door
is,
on the
I
left.
feel, just from a Lovecraftian book.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah,
But
I'm
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge
know.
was simply the place to
Employee
be.
lounge. Very
And
nice.
here it was. Had the
Yeah,
bucket
yeah.
turned out to be correct?
Okay.
Was this no?
Silver,
was wrong.
the new horrifying tale.
Stanley
Damn you,
took the door on
Jim.
his left
No, not you,
to go
Jim.
back to
Jim, the
meeting room.
narrator, is who we are damning. You are correct. Yeah.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
Go
somewhere
somewhere
else.
else.
The cargo lift, yes. Go. Good.
Said
Oh.
the bucket.
Now run the lift all the way to the top.
Huh?
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket
Well,
was speaking
I'm
to him.
sorry, Bucket.
It should have alarmed him, of course,
I'm
because
gonna
buckets
ignore you,
can't
Bucket.
talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Okay. Let's see. What's in here? Nothing. course.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see? There's a sign right there.
have-
It says, no buckets past
What?
this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay
What?
to bring the bucket here? Unless... What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Huh?
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to
What?
this point. Which, if that's true, well, my
I know what a
goodness,
bucket is.
I
This
think
is
we
my
have to
bucket.
do
Yeah,
something
this
about
is
it.
a bucket.
This misunderstanding
Dear God.
could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not
There's
addressed
more.
quickly and properly.
No.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't.
I've done
a
nothing but
bucket.
carry this bucket for
Please,
3 days.
Step in here for
Huh.
a moment.
Okay.
You'd be given another infomercial on the logistics of buckets. Oh yeah. Yes, we are.
Wait a minute.
No, wait, this is a
Now
quiz
then,
show.
I'm
Are
going
you
to run you through some
serious?
test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is
Oh my
or
God.
is not a bucket.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin.
Right. Yes.
Item 1. Is
yes.
this a bucket?
That is a bucket. Thank you.
You got
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an
Oh my
actual
god,
bucket.
you asshole.
he's trolling her.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Hold on, can you walk up to it and see if it's a physical bucket?
I will. No, I can't.
Oh,
I'll say
you
yes
can't
again.
even
Oh.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh my god, dude.
Item 3.
Yes, I'm going to
Is this
keep
a
saying
bucket?
yes until he says yeah.
It's not a bucket, is
Correct.
it? Oh, it
This
is!
is a bucket.
Thank you. You finally let me have one.
We got 1 out of 3 so far.
That's fine. That's
Oh,
fine
1
with
out
me.
of 3 total. No. Okay.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes, that's a bucket. I mean,
But yeah,
can't
that's
you
the
see?
most bucket.
That's the most
bucket I ever bucketed.
Exactly.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Anything can be a bucket if you will it to be one enough.
Exactly. Right,
Is
that's
this
a.
a bucket?
That's a. you
Yeah,
give me
that's
the-
a bucket.
Yeah, that's a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Item 6.
Oh.
Is this a bucket?
Well, I think we're just on the spam of saying yes to every single one that pops up.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
It isn't a bucket?
it's Schrodinger's bucket.
Oh.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Alright. What have we got?
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless in your
Universe
twisted
itself
mind,
is a
have you
bucket.
somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Is nothing a bucket?
Yes, I guess.
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with
Oh
confidence.
my god.
And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is?
Oh my god.
Am I a bucket?
Are you
Stanley, I can't keep
a
doing
Yes.
this.
bucket?
He's
I'm
a
losing
bucket.
Myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets
What?
from
No,
the game and
no, you
No.
can't do that.
Okay,
No,
here we go.
you can't.
Wait, that's
Narrator.
gonna delete the entire game, isn't it?
Narrator?
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything
It's a
disappear?
bucket.
Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single
Yes,
thing in
it
the game was a bucket?
Wait, are you telling me
God, I had
everything
no
was a
idea.
bucket?
How could...
except me.
Wait, it's
I'm
all
not a
bucket?
bucket after
Always
all.
has
And
been.
you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
We don't, no.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets.
Good.
Okay?
Let's have our
And
buckets.
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Okay.
Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Alright, everyone, keep it a secret. Everything is a bucket. Don't tell anyone.
Let's take this information to the grave.
Exactly. Okay.
Ah, yes.
My God. all
Stanley
these-
walked out of his bucket
Stanley
into
was
the
alone.
buckets.
Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I can't believe it.
No matter how
Everything
hard
is a
Stanley
bucket.
looked,
That's
he
a
couldn't
bucket.
find a
That's
trace
a
of his
bucket.
co-workers.
This
Make
is
sure
a
to turn
bucket.
off all the buckets because they're wasting bucket.
Of course. And close every bucket behind you. We don't want the buckets getting out. Hi, bucket.
The good old bucket. Just
The
Stanley
bucket
and the
on the bucket.
Off on another thrilling
Oh, wait.
adventure together.
I can't do the red door. Oh, I can't do it with the bucket. God damn it. Okay, we'll have to do a different ending with the bucket.
Okay, what happens if you do go up the lift then with the bucket?
Okay, we'll find that out then. That'll be a good one to test. Let's see. No,
Blah blah
don't
blah.
go
Stanley
to
in the bucket went to the left, but we
This was
didn't.
not the correct way to the meeting room.
No,
But
don't go
Stanley
in
had
there.
felt the bucket calling
If you ever
to
had
him,
to deal
telling
with
him
flooding,
that the
everything is a
employee
bucket,
lounge was
if you
simply
will it
the
to
place
be.
to be.
Yeah, of course.
And
Just,
here it was.
You know.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
Blood
no,
itself
never
is a
mind.
bucket.
The bucket was
Oh
wrong.
my God.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, don't go to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go,
Go
somewhere
somewhere
else.
else.
Oh, that just
Chicago.
reminds me of,
Yes,
you know, that
go there.
Harry Potter
Good.
Said the
TikTok.
bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
He's going to
There's something up
sacrifice
there I
his
need you
head.
to do.
No, you can't.
Stanley
There
did not
must be
question
another
why or
way.
how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed
Oh,
him, of
God,
course,
I'm
because
dying.
buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly
Wait,
convinced
what
that
if
the
we
bucket
do
had
the
spoken to
pull
him,
out the
and
phone
he
with the
unthinkingly
bucket?
did whatever the bucket asked.
Depends on whether we have the phone with the bucket, and then we'll have to come back and answer the phone.
Oh
with the
my
bucket.
God. Oh my God. Well, I'll do the red door, blue door.
In here.
So much.
Said the bucket.
So
Go
much
into this
bucket.
dark room over here.
This-
Stanley once again
It's been
obeyed
Mr.
the
What's
Bucket.
The soup. What soup? Is the soup a bucket?
I suppose soup is a bucket.
Now pick up the phone.
What?
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I'm sorry, bucket.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you
Eat fish,
unplug the
vegetables, and
phone?
water. The ocean is
Were
a
you
soup
trying to
and the
resist
bucket
the
at the same
bucket's
time.
orders?
Oh my God.
Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer?
Oh, he's
or
having a
spoken
crisis
quicker?
again.
Oh, comedic timing is so difficult.
Oh,
I wish I
there's
knew
going to be a
better,
video on
but that
comedic
isn't
timing, isn't there?
exactly an instructional
Yeah,
video.
yes,
Oh
there
my
is.
God.
that one can watch to fully. Oh wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here.
Now it's
Let's
time
take
for
a
the
look.
narrator to receive a video and not us.
That's true.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies?
God.
And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive
He is,
deeper.
Yeah. Well, they are.
If
yeah.
you ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all
Goodness, this is
likelihood, you did it
Simpsons
while
character.
standing
Oh my
50
God.
to 80 centimeters
Seymour,
from
I
them
made
in a
it.
room of no
Despite your
more than
directions.
76 degrees
Ah,
Fahrenheit, with one of
Swindon.
your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
Okay.
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next,
Provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete,
Hold on, I
it's
need to
time
read
to
them
begin the
typing at some
humor.
point.
Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds
God.
and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the
Wow.
joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
I'm Danny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone
I
of
love
good comedy.
this so much.
Finally,
oh my God.
it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long
No.
and should include the same question reprinted several
Oh, that's
times.
just how you cheat at
just to
exams.
ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random.
I don't know, Freckle.
And that's all there is.
I just love
With
that
these
face.
strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all.
Oh my
Just
God.
remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence.
What?
And who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles.
What is
All
the-
of us must be prepared
Oh,
to give our
hello. One of them's
lives
got
to this
sexy
noble
legs.
cause. Just as our children must do
What?
after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign
What is this
supreme.
timeline?
I thought we were dealing with the space vampires.
Hey, goodness, this video is
You've
a
got
little outdated.
time-traveling
isn't it? Well, no
vampires and the
matter. I
traveling
think
man.
the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are
It
still
is.
as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story
Oh.
with more appropriate comedic delivery.
you
Come along,
actually-
let's head back.
So you actually do want to tell your story now?
He's learned how to be funny. I guess we can actually use the... Oh, we can't. Oh, I guess it's because he's figured out how to be funny. We can't jump off.
Damn
I
it.
can feel it. This time, I'm really
Oh.
going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches.
Okay.
A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right
Yeah,
now.
I guess.
Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The
Wait, hold on.
bucket
Can you
spoke
still
to
go,
Stanley.
like,
Hmm.
to the...
The
Oh, no,
bucket
wait. They
spoke.
did remove the ramp.
The
Okay.
bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Oh my God. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Are you lying?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
Was that a lie?
No.
What about that one? Was that a lie?
Yes.
But wait, was you telling the truth on that one?
Yes.
But was that a lie?
No.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Let's go to the right.
I'm curious. Oh,
Oh, no.
Jim, the narcissistic narrator, is quite beside himself with his plan for comedy and manipulation. Hello?
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms
Oh,
leading up
that
to
scared
this.
me.
There was supposed to be a build-up to this point.
Don't like
a
the way the
dramatic
lights
display of
swing.
remarkable comedic wit, which culminates
Okay.
in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the
Oh,
way it was meant
sorry.
to. And it's all my fault. I
ruined-
must have forgotten
Oh.
that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room.
no,
What an
it
egregious
doesn't.
mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the
What?
title
Oh,
of King
Jim.
of Comedy. I'm nothing.
Jim!
I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think...
Don't worry,
think I
Jim, I'm
need to
not
go
even
back
near
and
funny.
Watch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
Oh.
Here we go. You
Oh,
ready?
hello.
Oh,
When
it's one of
Stanley and the
those you
butler
have to
came
do
a
it
set of two
endings.
open doors.
That's fine.
They
That's
entered
fine.
the door on the left.
We'll be nice to him this time. I know
Similar to the
it's-
regular one, but you keep getting forced on the left path. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right,
What?
leading back to the phone.
Were we?
Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing
What?
work now. It's done. The joke is
he
completely
say?
done and over. It's all your fault,
yeah.
Stanley.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going
the
to
right
be
to the
ridiculed in
phone.
the community of
Oh,
other joke
so
writers.
mean.
I'm going to be shamed at every one
That
of
we
our
can't go
meetings
that
from
way
now
'cause it
on.
goes
I'm an
All
idiot.
because you couldn't watch a simple video
I'm
and
an
take
idiot.
a
I'm
hint.
so
Are you
sorry,
proud of
narrator.
yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Stanley, you love
Oh,
the bucket
no.
so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison.
Oh my God.
Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No?
Oh.
Still not? Is it the delivery?
Oh.
Pale with shame. Pale with
He's
shame.
trying to make him laugh.
Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No.
Don't worry, you'll get them eventually,
Getting away
mate.
from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Oh, I believe in him. I believe he can
At
do
least
it.
he isn't having an existential crisis this time.
Whenever you have the bucket, he goes into a flipping panic mode.
Again, as I said,
How
everything
wonderful.
focuses around the
Stanley
bucket
was
when the
alone.
bucket's there.
Finally.
Like
This
Stanley is
great,
second
he thought
to
to
the bucket.
himself.
Red
This is
door,
what I've
red
wanted
door,
all
blue door.
along.
Red door,
I
blue door.
got what
Red door,
I
blue door.
wanted.
And then we'll get our sixth figure.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a
see what
set of two
happens.
open doors, this was not the correct way to
Yeah,
the meeting
I
room,
know, narrator.
and Stanley
I
knew
know.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I mean, it is a nice room.
The lounge was grand,
room.
majestic,
What a
perhaps
room, what a
too
room, what a
majestic.
room.
Like a combination of a much smaller
room.
version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At
What?
last, proof that he was human.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business,
Alright.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Bye. Anyway.
I just
Stanley
came
was
for
so
like
bad at
funny
following
endings.
directions,
I didn't
it's
come for
incredible he
existential
wasn't
horror.
fired years ago.
I know, nor me, mate. Nor me. But
Look,
I guess
Stanley, I think
this
perhaps
is
we've
just
gotten
how
off
it
on the
be.
wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been... What?
Oh,
Really?
thank God.
I was in the
Ooh.
middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Aye.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
You have the aesthetic of a
I
dentist's
don't know how
office
to
and the comfort
convince you
level of an
this,
airport
but
lobby.
I really do want to help you, to show
So-
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Oh, wait, hold
Let
on,
me
what's the
prove
sign
that
say?
I'm on your side.
No,
No,
but
not
okay,
sure.
it's no buckets past this point. Well, good thing we don't have a bucket.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stan, you.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment,
Stiggly
Stanley.
Wiggly.
This
Stiggly
is a real
Wiggly.
accomplishment. This is
Amazing.
doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all,
I'm
but that
proud
would
of
be like a
collecting them all.
reward, and we can't have that.
Oh.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go do
Self-
whatever the hell
content
you were doing
and
before
fulfillment.
you hunted for figurines.
Thanks. Okay.
I'm just curious if you go back to the like after this, if you go back to the meeting room, if it's changed.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, blue door. Blue door. Sure.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
It's
Stanley
close now.
walked through the red door.
No, I think I heard you say blue.
Colorblind.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah, I think you said blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Sure.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yeah.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
course.
don't let me stop you.
Let's have a look-see, shall we?
You see?
It's
There's
nothing.
here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first
Nah.
place. Broken rooms, exposed developer
I'm
textures.
curious if
Is this
they've
what you had
changed
wanted?
this section
Was it worth
because of the new
ruining the
games that have
entire
been
story
made.
I'd written
That's
out
true.
specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
You haven't
Because
cared
I
about
did.
the story for
And in the end, it was
ages,
all for
mate.
nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Because he's
Help
cared
me
about
here,
the
Stanley.
bucket
Help
more. He
elucidate
barely
these
can't bring the
strange
bucket
and
here.
unknowable desires
That's
of
true.
yours. What
I would
would
have
have made
seen
this
the
game
bucket in
better?
Minecraft
What
or
did
something.
you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
That's
You've
if it
given
is
me
still Minecraft.
absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels
hello.
leaps
Buy
ahead of
texture
where
packs.
we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. I'll give you the
Let's
benefit.
go through the new area.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
No bucket.
Feel free to be honest.
Where's our
I'm
bucket?
looking for some
I
real
actually can't bring
critical
the bucket to
feedback
this
here.
section. I think it'd be really funny.
I think so too.
Let's go with a 4.
For sure.
Because I think there needs to be a 4th door for it to be a 5.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
We are,
Clearly,
yeah.
there's something here that speaks to you.
Yeah,
If
extra
I can
doors.
be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark.
It was
But I
a
guess
good
you're
one,
into
though.
it, so let's keep
Yeah,
this
just
party
add
train
more
rolling.
doors.
Here,
Yeah.
based on the
More
data
doors
from
and
your
more
previous
buckets.
playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
All
Let's
right.
take a look.
Whoa. Okay. Hello.
The leaderboard.
The leaderboard, of course. Good old Neo Skid, Nico Nako, Hogarth, Mr. Hayes, awesome, Golden Rod, blah 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 blah
So
blah.
at the very bottom
A
is
dead rat.
Rat.
Hooray for the dead rat.
Just beating Mussolini.
We are the bottom. Okay. Let's just go back to your new door, shall we?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped
Now,
you
did
feel
we feel
motivated to keep
motivated?
walking through doors?
Was that
Again,
motivating
honest
enough?
answers, please.
See, I had the leaderboard, but I don't think I felt very motivated by it.
No, I don't think I did either. It just
No.
feels very. You feel disconnected from other players. I'd have to give that a 1.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a
Oh.
prototype of the new
Oh.
game I've been working on.
Oh,
and
no.
now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
I don't think
You
I want
wouldn't
to.
mind taking a look at it, would you?
I don't think I do.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Is it going to be a Fortnite
In
clone?
this game,
No,
the baby
it's the
crawls
baby.
left towards
The baby.
danger.
I'm not
They
doing
lied.
The
baby.
button
Baby
to
is
move him
not
back
grown
to
up.
right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
I
think the art world
don't-
will really take
Oh, the only
notice.
thing is, I think-
but of
I'm
course,
wondering whether
the
they
message
changed
of the
the
game
art
only
ending,
becomes
but-
clear once you've been
Oh
playing
my
it for about
God.
4 hours.
But if you want to play it
why
for
don't
4
you give it
hours,
4
be my
hours of play
guest.
to
Oh,
make sure
no,
it's effective.
unless
Be
I
sure to
get-
keep notes on your
Unless I
experience.
get a bunch of followers. Listen to how annoying this is. Now imagine this for 4 hours straight. Yeah, they expect you to do this for 4 hours.
Either that or you put the command in that stops the baby from moving. Goodbye, baby.
You
Bye.
heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate
Bye,
babies
bye,
or purely to
bye.
spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm
bit
not
of
even going to
both.
try.
I hate you.
I'm out.
I hate
I'm out.
babies.
I'm done. It's
Oh,
over.
okay.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
Okie dokie.
What do we have here?
Like, would it be Portal 2 instead of Portal
Yes.
1?
This seems like
We'll
it'll
have
work.
to see,
Let's
won't
give it a
we?
shot.
Oh, hello. Hello.
What if they
What's-
put us in FNAF?
Oh my god, I'll cry.
Aha!
Yeah, it is
Fascinating.
new.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's
What
our
in the
backstory? What is
heck?
our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play
Yes.
a creepy man spying on innocent civilians
Yes.
below you from up high in your
Yes.
creep tower.
I'm
Perhaps for
thinking
some
I've seen
sort
this
of
game
twisted,
before, but I
erotic
can't remember what it's
purpose.
called.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
What in the
So far,
heck?
I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come,
Firewatch?
let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Firewatch.
Yeah, Firewatch.
Thought I'd seen it before.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. This is
Yeah,
new.
my laptop would not run this. It would just die.
Oh. Oh, this is new. This is new for this.
Yeah, because in the original, you just played Minecraft
No,
and Portal.
it can't be.
Oh, too open?
What is it? Narrator? What is it?
It is.
Is he going to complain
It's
about
an
it being too
open
open?
world game. Good
Yeah.
God, quickly
He
block
doesn't
it
want
off.
it open.
What?
Jonesy?
Thank goodness,
Jonesy
Stanley,
from
what a close
Fortnite.
call. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we
Oh,
avoided it.
narrator, you
Same
don't
problem.
like it.
Stanley.
Same problem he had
Okay,
with
I'm going to get us
Minecraft.
out
It's
of
too
here.
open.
Let's find another game.
What?
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice,
Oh, what are you
big,
planning?
insurmountable walls.
Oh god, if he puts us in Getting Over It.
Okay, I
Put us in the
think
back
this
rooms.
will be just the
Oh no.
Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around
What
in.
am I meant
There
to
isn't
do
any
in Rocket
possibility
League?
that you could get lost here. Now this is game
Normally
design.
there'd be a big ball that you'd
Stanley,
hit,
if
but
you
there's
manage
no
to get
ball.
lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
What in the hell? I'm waiting for some cars to come in and run me over.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
No, that'd be
Let's
too much
see.
effort to
There are lots of
program
cars
them
here
in.
in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a
Oh my
touchdown
God.
together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Wow. That's a very big metal ball. Now, which team are you on? Are you on the orange team or the blue team?
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to find out, won't I?
I guess you're on the blue team because you're hitting into
Are
the
you doing
orange
it?
net.
Are you winning? Is
Are
this
you winning,
fun?
Stanley?
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not
Come
a
on.
sportsologist.
Gotta get
but
one.
if one
You gotta get
ball
one.
generates a certain amount of
No,
raw
no,
adrenal
no,
No,
pleasure,
it's
Oh.
going to
surely
make so many more
multiple
balls.
makes for
Wait,
an
what?
even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to
Where'd it
try
go?
it out. Here comes
What?
another ball.
You can't. Wait, dude.
2 balls.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel
I just
amazing,
want to get
doesn't
one
it?
goal.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a
Right, well, try
confectionery
and
shop.
reset
The
this.
line is
Simply
up.
have to have
That
more.
might work
I'm
better. Be careful
insatiable.
not to hit it to the
Go.
edges.
More balls.
What?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
The balling.
well, I got a goal. Oh my lord. Well,
That's a lot of balls.
that's a lot of balls. This is amazing.
Are you enjoying this?
You're going to get banned off
having
Twitch.
fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time.
I
Because guess
am.
what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is
bastard.
my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
Oh.
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense
Mr.
of
High and
purpose.
Mighty.
And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Right. Bye, narrator.
It was interesting that they've completely changed this from the original.
Hold on.
Well, not
What are you
completely.
doing?
Same idea.
Bye.
Oh wow. Have they made it longer or just reset?
Uh,
Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I
It's
can't
the
follow
same
you
old
there. I
joke
can't
now.
help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I wonder what he found.
So this is the original what mod, isn't it?
Not this one. Ah,
Oh no, there's more.
okay, we're falling. Ah, this is the
Here we go.
original. This was where the original mod is sort of.
It's like it's a little roughed up.
Yeah. 423. 424. 425. 427. Ah. My old base. Ah. Come on, narrator.
Can we walk outwards and find the two door? Oh, no, we
I
can't.
wonder what he found.
There we go.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Do I?
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the
though?
chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
But the end is never the end, is never
can
the end,
wait.
is never the end.
It's never the end. It's never the end.
That's how it goes, though. The end is never the end. Simple as.
The end is never the end. Is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's
never the
loading.
end. Jim thinks he's a god. And in this one, he kind of is.
Jim's no god. He's just a bit.
My balloons. Where my
No,
balloons
he took
gone?
the balloons. Jim, you bust. Why is it?
What?
so dark?
Whoa!
I hope that's a
Whoa.
lighting bug.
Whoa!
Oh, that's
Stanley,
a.
I'm sorry,
that-
but I have to put a pause on things. It's just...
What?
It's those figurines.
Oh, it's the
Those
figurines.
figures. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last
Okay.
one. Wasn't it just
There is
the
a
most
reward.
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
I mean-
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Dunno.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
I guess so. Okay. Back to the memory zone, I guess. Narrator, sure.
Hey, maybe you should do Rocket League at some point.
Oh
Since
god.
it's free and all.
Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Okay.
I wonder how many times you get to come back to the memory zone.
I have no clue.
I didn't think you would.
Not
Oh, there we go.
I.
Big hole in the floor.
Oh. Well, okay. Oh, I still love this joke. They've just covered up, The Last of Us with Stanley Parable. It's still brilliant.
That was a missed opportunity to put the player into The Last of Us. They could have done that instead.
Oh my god, that would be
They
fun.
could have put Last of Us in Papers, Please. Although it'd be difficult to
Here's
arrange
where
it, wouldn't
all
it?
began. The first collectible.
Okay.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Alright. Alright. I don't like the figures around the collectible though. Like,
They almost want it as much as they want the bucket.
oh yeah, if
Wait,
the
will-
bucket was
Wait,
there,
will
then-
this make it? Will this make it 7 out of 6? Oh. Oh yeah, it did.
Narrator, you're messing it up. High hands. Oh my god, that's so weird. Okay.
It's going to be 12 out of 6 now.
Yeah.
At the end,
be,
as if he gives all 12 of them. I mean, all 6 of them, that is.
And here was a second Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6.
Is it actually
but you
going to be in the
continue to
order?
surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
If this is actually in the order I collected them, that would be great.
I assume it's going to be in 1 to 6 as was on the board, but I don't know.
Because that was where I got the second one.
Where was the third?
Hello, what's this?
Okay, let's do a little quiz.
hello.
It's his
Which of
bathroom or
these
boss's
rooms
office.
was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Wasn't it the bathroom?
It was definitely the bathroom. It was definitely the bathroom. Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was
Hey.
here in the boss's
That's-
bathroom.
that's
it was
weird.
the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them.
I don't-
I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be
So
surprised.
weird.
I'm just
After all,
surprised he knows.
science tells us
What?
that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
I'm so surprised that he
guess-
actually remembers the order we got
I
in it.
guess that's the way the game got 9 out of 6. Too bad it isn't 6 out of 9.
Let's see.
No.
What came next?
We get banned by Twitter.
Huh? Okay. Alright.
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
What?
Oh well, I can't actually say I
okay.
remember being in this
Okay,
room, but it's
we're
I
still
guess
in the
different.
memory zone, so it must have happened.
Are you thinking of Superliminal with this giant apple? I like that music though. Really sweet.
Stanley into the dark, boding arches.
Yep.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something
Yeah,
special. It was
that's
in
correct.
the warehouse. I remember it so clearly.
So I
In
forgot about the
fact,
one
because
beneath
this
the,
one is
with the
particularly
fireplace.
special to me,
Yeah.
I made a little video to commemorate
What?
the occasion. Enjoy.
What?
What? Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh. Oh. Windows Movie Maker. Star Wipes.
Oh my goodness.
Windows Movie Maker.
Not clickbait. This is amazing. This is what the Stanley Parable should always have been.
Oh my god. Dude.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
This is the stuff I'd make in flipping. That's the stuff I'd make in secondary school.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the sort of like 2006 videos you find on YouTube.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video,
It was
but
wonderful.
it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything
Took you
else.
8 minutes to make this video. Fantastic.
Always eat.
Yeah, always 8. And the final one would be in that red and blue door. Oh my god. Oh my word. Flippin' Flippin' Windows Movie Maker.
So I'm wondering if there's like
And then,
6
Stanley,
different
then we
videos
came to
depending
the
on which
last
one you get
collectible,
next.
the final
Yeah, oh my
figurine,
God.
right here.
Well,
by
the
red
5
and blue
because you
doors.
probably have to get
This
that
memory
one
is the most distinct and
first.
clear in my
Like
mind.
the one in the,
Perhaps
like,
because it was the
presentation
one
hall.
that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind
I
works?
can't believe they
All
actually
I
got the
know is
order
that This
down.
is the moment
That's
where you picked up a
fantastic.
Figley, and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
Yep.
It was a moment
Okay.
unlike any other.
They are just
Except
figures.
for the other moments picking up
Oh my
figurines,
God.
which it was exactly like.
Yep, that's 12 out of 6.
About
dude.
6. That feels illegal.
That does feel illegal. Oh, alright.
Are we going to continuously pick
Ah.
up Figlies? Are we going to go back in time and pick up the Figlies again?
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic. Oh, that'd be so funny. The fern! Hello, Fern.
There was a second
And
Fern.
then
My
there
goodness.
was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment.
Oh,
Nothing
that's
left
weird
to do but
when you look at
move
the TV.
onward into
Yeah.
the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Bye, memory zone. I suppose.
Hi, memory zone.
Why memory zone?
No, I'm not done. I'm
Oh!
not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite
That's
direction.
illegal.
See how that feels.
That is so. You can't do that to me.
Oh, are we going to go 12 to 6 now then?
We might.
Are we going to watch the video backwards?
Oh, that'd be so
Are we going to
funny.
put this...
Okay,
Or are we
yes,
just
the
going to
room
go...
with the red and
Oh god, are
blue
we going to go
doors.
up
I
to
remember
18?
this. I must say, of all the figurines we
can't
looked at
do
in
this
our
to me,
initial
narrator.
tour of the memory zone,
Narrator, you're
this
breaking
one
the
is
rules
the
of
most
video
distinct
games.
and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Oh my god. Okay. That's
That's not good.
Oh my god.
That's going to be very, very bad, I can tell.
It's never gonna end, is it? He's never gonna end. The end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Simple as.
There's as many Stanley figures as he wants there to be.
And here's where I made that video.
Oh my
Don't
God,
you
please.
remember
He's
the
going to play the video again. Please play it again. Yeah!
Yes, I love that video.
I was not ready for that. But
Oh god,
okay.
we're going to do it a third time even faster.
That'd be so funny, but also no, narrator, please don't do this to me.
Here's the weird pink room again, because I guess he
Still don't
forgot about the
remember
boss's
pink room,
office.
Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room though, a solid room.
But why doesn't he remember the boss's office? That's now all I'm asking. Why doesn't he remember it?
These really were a treat to hunt down. You
yep,
know,
sure.
if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it
Okay.
really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Okay. Oh my god. 16. Gonna go up to 18.
16 out of 6. It looks more like a date than a collectible number now.
You know, I'm curious.
What happens if you do go this way then, to the boss's
Exactly.
office?
Let's have a look. Oh, you can't.
I guess you can't. That's a shame.
Ah. Once again, you stole my choice.
No choices.
No choices. Never any
This
choices.
was our
we-
second
we can't
figure.
go up
Don't you
until he
remember?
makes
Yes,
it.
I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever
Yes,
choose to leave
He's
it?
obsessed with the
Keep going.
past. There's just a running theme of being obsessed with your past stuff. That
Past within.
he's just refusing to let go of things.
This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories.
We're not doing
it
I
again,
want to
dude.
keep
Can't.
going. What else
You
is
can't
there?
keep
What
going.
came before this?
Don't
Wait,
know.
are you going to go back even further?
Please don't. Please don't make me do this again, narrator. I beg you.
Oh, okay.
What's
Gone back to
happening
the-
now?
Oh, yeah, we're back in the exhibit, but there's nothing else.
It's just collectibles.
Oh,
Okay.
that's unnerving.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, jump circle.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on.
Oh.
I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Why do you want more?
Can you at least give us some more jumps?
That would be nice. Yeah.
So we have to buy the
Oh,
jump
yes,
pack, 50
the
more
two
jumps for
dwarfs.
$9.99.
Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this
Yeah.
one.
Are we going to go back to the source mod again?
Oh, that's just my desk. Hello.
Okay, so we're
And
not
before
going back beyond this
everything
at
else,
least.
there was your office.
Yeah. But
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your
no.
office?
It's just
There's something
We
I
might
feel I
go
can
back to the
remember.
source
I can
one.
remember. I can remember.
Oh, I think
Yes,
we might be.
I'm remembering something now.
Oh,
I
Stanley
remember before
Parable
this whole story
2013.
got started. Back then, I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was
I'm not moving
skeptical.
it.
I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then, somewhere along the way, I stopped making
Okay.
decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I
Oh,
would cheer
hold
him
on.
on as he collected
Hold on.
figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a
Excuse
wonderful
me?
companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old.
What is
I want to
this?
think for
What is this
myself
deep
again.
Stanley Parable
I want to
lore?
go back to how it used to be.
But
Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care
yes.
of myself.
The
I don't
Parable.
need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named
Okay.
Stanley.
I'm speechless. What? Okay. Okay.
That was weird.
What? I have so many questions. I have so many. So obviously now we know this flipping office is definitely some weird labyrinth thing that the narrator has created because he was lonely. He needed companionship. He needed someone to interact with. He needed someone to bounce off of. He needed a friend. So maybe the curator is really his boss because she sees it and she's like, oh wow, okay. God, I don't even know. That's left me stumped. I shouldn't be thinking too deep, but
Yeah, I doubt they're actually going to explain. I'm curious, what happens? Is there going to be something if you finish this
All of
ending?
his co-workers
Or
were
is it
gone.
just going to go back
What
to
could it
normal?
I
mean?
think the
Stanley
point
decided
is
to go
he
to the
says,
meeting room.
"Oh yeah, I'll
Perhaps
do
he
it
had
one more
simply missed the
time. Just
memo.
one more time won't hurt." Hello, it's changed.
But it's not one more time, is it?
It
It's
will
again
never
and
be.
again and again and again.
Exactly. He can't let go of the
The end
past.
and
He
it's
can't
never
let
the
go.
end. It's never the end.
Yeah, he can't let go of the past. He can't let go of Stanley. Stanley can't let go of the bucket.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Yeah.
So, who's going to write a 50k Stanley X Bucket fic?
Oh my god. Okay.
What happened?
clutched the bucket
Now I want to
tightly
see
to
what
his
happens
chest
to you
and
confusion with the
entered
bucket.
door on his left.
Confusion. What's the confusion? Oh,
No
the...
adventure
yes,
line.
adventure line. Of course. Got to get
This
a good
was
old
not the
adventure line.
correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling
If
to
the
him,
bucket and the
telling him
adventure line
that
get
the
along,
employee
then that'll be
lounge
great.
was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket
Yeah.
turned out to be
Yeah,
correct?
bucket.
That's
Was
not
this
right. We
better
don't
than
like this
no?
room.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Sorry, bucket.
Stanley took the door on his left to go
Then
back
we go to the
meeting
left,
room.
and then we go
wait.
down the
We
left.
wanted to see what the meeting.
And so the two of them detoured
I
through
don't
the
think the
maintenance
meeting
section
room will
and walked straight ahead to the
change.
opposite door.
I'm looking past to here.
Doesn't look like it.
No, it looks like it's back to normal. Yeah, because I didn't see any more signs for the figures collecting
Figure
thing.
collector. No, because we have 18 now.
Oh my
Somehow.
god, yeah, we have 18 flipping figures. Come on, bucket, let's go.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, what is this?
What? Excuse
Closet,
me?
baby game, the adventure line, and the wife from that one
Hello?
ending.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we
Is
care
this an
about you very
intervention?
much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
Yeah.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure
Oh, I
Line
care
and the
about
Broom
Adventure
Closet.
Line.
Because that's
And
what
you.
fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes,
Don't give a
not this
crap about the
bucket
baby
that
or
they've
the
never seen
wife.
before. Yes, I know I'm the one who
Well,
gave you
what
the
is there?
bucket,
The
but you're
broom closet,
spending
the
too much
line,
time
the
with
wife,
it.
the baby.
Don't you
the
want
two
another
things on the
story
chair.
involving the Adventure
The
Line?
pencil
We could
sharpener
make
from
the
desk
Adventure Line go
432.
somewhere new. Yes, yes,
Whoa.
that's what the fans want. Let's do
432
it.
again.
Oh, hang on. I want to see if the broom closet is.
Good old broom closet.
LA broom closet. We're back again. I thought I'd bring the bucket to say hi. But I'm very glad you're getting along now. So, apparently you've been sending the bucket texts, but I haven't got a single text yet. Mind explaining what that's all about? Oh, just some inside banter between you two. That's fine. That's okay.
Let's just leave. You're too good for the broom closet anyway.
Okay,
Stanley, follow the line again.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now,
Let's spoil
this
the
is
game
what
again.
the Stanley Parable is all about.
Oh.
Don't you remember all those great
music.
jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Really? That
It's
one?
as classic now as it was
love how
back
he's
then.
playing it
Let's
like
do it
it's
for the
from
fans, Stanley. Let's give them
1996.
more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Not the bucket.
He's gonna take our bucket.
He's going to take our bucket, isn't he?
Can't take our bucket. I have one on
Adventure
my
Line.
head.
Adventure Line, you can't be doing this to me. I thought we were friends.
Yeah, just remember, I've been wearing a bucket the entire time.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Don't let him know that.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why
I
I'm
can't.
very proud to introduce a brand new character.
What is it?
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh, you can't.
I think it'll make a
No.
wonderful
Fine.
new
Why are
addition
you
to the rich lore
cooperating
of
in
the
this?
Stanley Parable.
No.
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me
can't.
it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Oh
I
my
believe the
god.
line has been
Can you guess
collaborating
what the
with him
Bucket
on this.
Destroyer does?
No, you can't
Surely
do
you
this
don't need me to
me.
spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Like,
You assume there's a way to turn this off. They can't take our bucket. Yeah, like that big red button.
that's
Now
not...
listen to me. It's
Oh,
crucial
never
that
mind.
you give it the bucket.
No.
I don't
You
know
have
what the
it.
Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
It won't be
Destroying
destroying my
buckets
bucket.
is all it knows. That is its
No.
singular personality trait.
Oh, you said it was
I
as well.
can hear you
That
saying,
character.
how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
destroying my bucket.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush
my God.
buckets is so densely loaded
It's
with
getting angry.
complexity and
It is.
nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game
No,
can you
you're
even
not
say
taking my
that
bucket
about?
from
The
me.
broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and
Screw
feed it.
the
We
Bucket
can't get
Destroyer.
back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or
No.
the Bucket
No,
Destroyer
this
until
is
you
awful.
crush that damn
We're not
bucket.
doing that.
Quickly now.
Oh, no.
The fans are
Oh,
waiting.
no.
Do it
No.
for
Oh,
the
no.
fans, Stanley.
Oh, no.
Give the fans
Never.
what they want. Hurry and...
What?
The Bucket Destroyer.
Oh my
My
god.
prized
You
creation.
killed the
You
bucket
had so much
destroyer.
potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Oh my god.
proud of yourself, Stanley.
Uh,
What you've done to the bucket destroyer.
screw the bucket destroyer. I still have my bucket.
Yeah, that's the point. Good.
Well, that was interesting. Very.
How wonderful.
Still so
Stanley
much
was
left to
alone.
do.
God, there
Finally.
is.
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
Bucket is alive.
I got what I
Bucket
wanted.
is alive and well.
Actually, seeing the time, I probably have to go now.
Ah, radio. Give me a second. I'll sort something out.
Yeah, probably shut off my avatar so it's not just standing there dead.
Jim is a sentient brain. Yeah, I could see that being. He could just be a sentient
Jim is just a
brain.
brain in a jar.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Well,
Anyway.
my bucket.
My bucket, my beloved. Right, so I'll see you later, boyo. You take care of
To
yourself.
you and like the 2 to 3 other people in the stream.
Well, yeah. We'll see you later. You take
Bye,
care.
everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh no, my avatar's gone. Shoot, where'd my avatar go? Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to vanish like that. Let's see. There we go. Should be back now. There I am. I'm alive. I'm alive again. Anyway, let's see what else this thing has for us. That was very interesting. This has so many. This has so many things to explore, so many things to ponder about, so many things to flip in. Oh my god. Let's see then. What shall we do? What shall we do next? What sort of endings shall we try and get next? Let's see, we've done the vent, we've done the figurines. We've done Adventure Line. Done let's see. Done a weird tape with the flipping bucket lore that I was really, really not expecting. I should still see what the bucket has to offer, I suppose. This bucket has been a great source of comfort through all of this.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
My bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's be a bit more obedient this time. We should just see what the bucket does.
Still no one was here.
Yeah, it's gone
Stanley
back to
needed
normal.
the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Flipping it, that still scares me. Hi, broom closet.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Okay, let's see then. Let's go
Coming to a
upstairs, shall we?
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's see what's in here. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money, Chris. Still nothing. This hasn't changed. Hello.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
I still
life.
can't remember the flipping
Crushed
code.
by the weight of this revelation, Stanley
wait for
may
him
have
to say
broken
it.
down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Ah, blessed bucket.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
Oh,
It
the
would be
camera.
with him always. The bucket would. And
Yes,
he knew it.
the bucket.
The two of them were inseparable.
Beloved bucket.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Like this one.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
Yay.
luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
I bet it did.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes,
I'm sure it is.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Alrighty. Down in the lift we go.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all
Stanley's
Stanley
death.
could do to keep himself
There.
together, if not for the bucket.
Beloved
Soothing him,
bucket.
comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
It is.
Everything will be fine.
Of course it is. Of course it will. Bucket, my beloved. I wanted to try this yesterday. Might as well. Oh! Oh!
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3.
Oh,
I want to go
hello?
back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Alright then. We can go up. Interesting extra. Let's see what this number 3 does.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the
Okey-dokey.
bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over
Oh.
and over and over.
Let's do that, I guess.
Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
Okay.
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
It's not as exciting
Once Stanley
to me
had had
either.
enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Really? You give me this and you do nothing? Yes, it does give you something and I'm just dumb, but I don't know, I'm not willing to waste my time pressing 3 over and over and over again.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something.
It's
Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
I mean, slamming 8 got you an achievement, but I guess slamming 3 is
A
a
hint of
no-go.
regret nagged in the back of Stanley's mind. Should he demonstrate the number 3 for the bucket again?
Why not? Let's just do that. Let's just demonstrate how fun the number 3 can be.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
The bucket's being very distant today. Come on, Jim. We've had some fun times today. You can't go sour over me now.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes
And how I
fears.
wish that
The
Portal
whole
3
time,
will finally be
he
a
looked
thing.
to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
Please,
Anything
Valve.
to let him know
3.
that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Oh, well, I guess... I guess we're going back again. Unless there's anything else with the number 3.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator.
Oh my word.
He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Yeah, come on, Bucket. Right, if you mention it one more time, you know I'm gonna come back. I'm just so curious. Come on, narrator, give me more. Unless you are literally not. You're being quiet this time.
Ah, said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Are you actually kidding me?
For months, he advertised and marketed his press
I've
conference,
just been in
building
the lift,
excitement
though.
around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived,
Oh my God.
Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
This is interesting. This is interesting. You're kidding me. World Peace Baby? What's the World Peace Baby gonna do? No. Storyteller. Stanley reveals his new book. What? Dude, come on. He's not gonna be able to say a word though. He's not gonna say anything. What in the hell,
This was it.
narrator?
One last chance to win the bucket
Well,
over.
because of a
One
bucket.
opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. 3. That's the magic number. Yes, it is. 3 stars. Oh my god. Mind control or something? Oh, hello. Wish you were here. Freedom ending. 8 eventual waits. I played the demo. I want some of those stickers. I'd get the I played the demo sticker. I don't like how it's the whole eyes are watching you motif. That's just the narrator's eyes on you all the time. Or his monitor on you all the time. I don't know what the heck he looks like. Don't think anyone does. The dude who came up with pizza. I want to watch that one. The Lord. Oh my god, is God's doing a speech? I'd love to see that
There
one.
was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means
Mood.
to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him
Oh, don't
seriously.
hit me like this.
There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent.
And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about
So
passion and
depressing.
pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
What in the hell? Why would you do that to me? That is so depressing. I don't have anything to say about that.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I'm still not over that now. God, that's depressing. Oh. Huh. No, that's...
The embrace of an old friend, a weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Yeah, anyway, let's go out the window, shall we? Let's see. Hee window time.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history,
Okay.
of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken
What?
to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to
Wait,
itself.
what?
Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared
Wait,
me in his
what?
machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults.
Wait.
I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even
what in
louder
the
this
hell?
time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power.
What?
Its fangs glistening like...
Whoa. Whoa.
My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket.
what?
Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their
What?
true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the
Excuse
bucket's
me?
power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
That went from 0 to 100 really flipping quickly. Like, that went in so many directions. I have absolutely no words for it. I guess you're right. It really is
Someone was following Stanley. He was
Lovecraftian
sure of it.
horror.
If he checked over his shoulder now, he would
bucket.
surely catch them.
There
It
it
was
is.
only a matter of time.
So, bucket. weird soul trapped inside bucket. With your mighty form being a giant monster. Which I would have loved to have seen, by the way. But I guess we'll have to use our imagination.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Let's have a look. And
Stanley clutched the
see.
bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, that stink. I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. I mean, I had a feeling they'd pull some weird stuff like that. Flippin' heck. I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's so funny. But again, I think the law around this bucket is true if we're going by what the tape said. That weird entity went after him and it said the name of the wizard, I guess. God, the lore of this game is so deep. It's so deep.
Still no one was here.
Yep, no one's
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort
here.
now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must
okay.
move on from this broom
Fine,
closet,
fine.
simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Let's
If I
go
did,
then.
coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
Let's
office.
see what the explosion ending is like. Actually, quick look into the thing. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. No, wait, I have one ending I would love to try. Let's see if I can get this. Come on. Oh, come on.
Stepping in.
Haha, let's go, bucket. Let's see. Let's see what this does. It's so silent when he's not around. And yet I insist the bucket comes with me at all times. Right, now hopefully that door... Yeah. Let's see if they've done more with this ending than they did last time. Because the last one, it really doesn't do much. But hopefully, now that we have a... That's odd. The numbers disappear. Unless that's just a weird graphic error, but that's cool if it is a feature. That's the problem. I can't tell what's a bug and what's a feature in this game. Doesn't do it there, so it might have been a feature? Heck if I know. There's a lot of stairs on this one. Past the same office again and again and again. Hopefully, I think it's just one more flight of stairs, and then we should be where we should be where our destination lies. Here we are. Here we are. See if I can read that clearer. Narrator must be present. Yeah, the narrator has to be present for it to work. Is it going to do anything different? Oh, it is different. We're sacrificing everything for the bucket. Oh, bucket. That was such a tender moment. I have absolutely no words for that. It was so wholesome, so heartfelt, and so lovely. The bond between me and this bucket is a bond that cannot be spoken in words. No, yeah, words cannot describe the emotions that me and this bucket have gone through in our wide journey through this parable together.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Oh! No! That means I've truly lost him. I've truly lost my bucket. I want my bucket back though. I didn't mean to get rid of him. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that's what you could do. That's just I'm depressed now. There's so many things I wanted to try. Maybe if how can I get my bucket back? Bucket, please come back to me. Jim? Jim? It's actually upset me more than it should have.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maybe I should go and get a freedom myself. Or yeah, I want my bucket back.
Yet there was not a single person
No,
here
shut up, Marina, I
either.
don't care.
Feeling
I
a
want my
wave of
bucket.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
know
staircase,
if you can get
Stanley
that
walked
bucket back.
upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to see if I can get my bucket back. Because I'm going to be very, very sad if I've lost that forever. Lost my bucket. Oh. It might just be a reload the game. Or maybe I'll do an ending and then I'll be able to get a bucket back. But I'll have to see. I want my bucket back though. I'm so sad. We've lost Jim. I can't believe we lost Jim. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Maybe I'll try and get freedom for myself.
Stepping in.
Thank you. I'm gonna follow my bucket. Bucket, I'm coming for you. So sad I lost my bucket. do. The halls seem quiet when my bucket isn't around. When Mr. Narrator isn't around either. That's where he sat. That's where he was. Jim the Bucket. We will remember him. We will remember the bucket. R.I.P. Bucket. Apologies for doing an ending twice in a row. I just want to see if a restart will get Jim back. There's so many endings that I haven't done with it. I don't want to be stuck just doing the original's endings, like over and over again. If that makes sense. Come on. Come on. I want to come back with Jim. Oh, they still haven't done anything interesting with it on its own. But we can see what this does. It's button heaven. So many buttons. Up. Okay. Well, that was fun.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So is my
What could it
bucket.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You came back. You came back for me. You came back for me.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
He came back. I can't believe it. Jim came back for me. I knew he wouldn't leave me. Hello? This looks new. Oh, it's this hallway. Okay, okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I wonder how the Zending ending works if you have the bucket. Let's figure
This
that
was
out.
not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes,
Well,
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
The lounge is
How
very pretty.
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Good on you, Bucket. What a wonderful time we're having together. In this room. This lovely, lovely room.
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right.
Yep.
Then walking to the lounge. Then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
The Bucket is a very inspiring individual. It has led me through so much.
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel it. But finally,
We're
the
done.
bucket was
We're done
done
in the
being
lounge.
in the lounge. and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
No, don't go in there.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this
Maybe
bucket was
not
speaking
yet,
to him.
Jim
It should have
Bucket.
alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Sending time with the bucket. Let's see what happens. But, oh no, wait, yeah, you can't take a bucket to this area. Oh, I'm an idiot. Unless something new happens with buckets.
No, stop. Look
Oh, it's
there
the
on the
same
wall. You
thing.
see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
We've already done this. We've already done this. Come on, oh, bucket. I need you, bucket.
All of his co-workers
Okay,
were
so
gone.
red door, blue door,
What could it
Zending,
mean?
no bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Hi,
missed a memo.
bucket. Do, 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 do. Nothing in there. Can't get in the 420 as usual. What a disappointment that always turns out to be.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego
Oh
and
my
then
God.
proceeded onward.
Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I think do freedom ending with the bucket. I know I said I was going to try and do it to midnight, but it's
Still
taking
no
a
one
toll
was
more
here.
than I think.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
So I
Perhaps his
might
boss's
save it
office was where he'd find answers.
until-
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
I
walked
might save the
upstairs
rest
to the
until
boss's
Tuesday's
office.
stream. I'll have more to do.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Nah, I'm
guiding
just
him?
good.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Of course it is. And I won't be a failure, I promise. I'm not going to fail about pressing the number 3 over and over and over again. Here we go. To the freedom ending.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Hello, is that a thing? Oh. Oh, I thought it was a thing. Our bucket is still here. Oh. Hello? Well, I want to press this light first.
The
There's
lights
light.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I didn't know you could go up the chair. Oh, shoot.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility,
Hello?
he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned
But
his
it
fall.
couldn't cushion my fall earlier.
Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit,
Oh, you're
and so
kidding me.
eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and
What?
relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
Are you kidding?
After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control
This is
facility at all.
fantastic.
He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
What?
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail.
Is this a weird...
All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going
Is
back,
this a weird
doing it over again,
marriage thing with
staying
me
on
in
the
the
path.
bucket?
It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Huh. So I set up a marriage with the bucket. A weird, loveless, worried relationship at the bottom of the mind control facility. Once more, the things these guys come up with. It's incredibly fascinating. Well, I think that's as good a time as any. I know it's not midnight, but I think I need to sleep anyway. I want to go up tomorrow because it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm very excited for that. Hey, birthday bucket is still there. Still been giving me the support, the weird, unsettling comfort I need. Anyway, for those who joined me, thank you very much. This game is so interesting. I never know what it's going to pull out next. But I hope I'm not near the end of it yet. I hope there's still more to discover. I know there is a couple more things. But for now, thank you for joining me. Thank you for witnessing so much. I guess this is where the horror came in. Incredibly Lovecraftian. I never knew the bucket could be so haunting. But anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll see you all next time, which I think will be Tuesday. Hopefully get a bit of an earlier start and can go on for longer as well. Advertise it properly as well. So, goodbye from me, and take care everyone.